Aries, stop scrolling for just a second. Because what's about to happen between June 21st and June 23rd is not normal. You've felt it, haven't you? A strange pressure in your chest. A tension in your body that won't go away. Waking up at 3 a.m, seeing the number 3 on clocks, receipts, or even in your dreams. Coincidence? Number this is your divine wake-up call. The universe has been whispering to you through patterns, chaos, emotion and signs, trying to get your attention. But now, it's no longer whispering, it's shouting. Aries, your time is now. The number 3 isn't just a cute angel number, it's the symbol of divine action. It means something powerful is ready to move in your life. But only if you do. Because here's the truth, you've been circling the same mountain for too long. You've had dreams, powerful ones. You've felt the pull to start over, to walk away, to leap into something bigger. But fear, doubt, the past, they've been holding your fire hostage. Between June 21st and 23rd, the universe is handing you the key. It's offering a reset, a breakthrough, a moment of soul clarity. But it comes with a warning. If you miss the signs now, if you ignore this message, you may stay stuck in the same karmic cycle until March 2026. This isn't a scare tactic. It's a cosmic checkpoint, a turning point for the Aries soul who was born to ignite, not to sleep through their destiny. So ask yourself, why is this showing up for you now? Why are you hearing this message at this moment, in this exact second? Because something deep inside you already knows you're being called, and this time, you can't afford to hit snooze. Aries, let's be real. You are not the one who was made to sit still. You are the spark, the fighter, the initiator. Your soul was built to begin what others are too afraid to touch. But lately, your fire has been flickering, and deep down, you know it. You've felt the fatigue, the doubt, the weight of responsibilities that don't even feel like yours. You've questioned your direction, your purpose, even your worth. But here's the truth no one else is saying out loud. You're not broken, you're awakening. Between June 21st and June 23rd, your original fire, the one that built lifetimes, returns, but only if you rise to meet it. In ancient astrology, Aries ruled the spring equinox, the start of every cycle, the first breath of the zodiac, which means your soul was never meant to wait. You weren't built to follow, you were coded to lead. That's why you're feeling this now. You are standing at the end of a 3-year karmic cycle, one that began quietly in 2022 and has been testing you ever since, testing your courage, testing your faith, testing if you'll finally stop playing small and step into your soul contract. The universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. You've been thrown into chaos not to break, but to burn off everything that isn't the real you. So if your relationships are shaky, if your job feels like a cage, if your identity feels like it's cracking, that's not a breakdown. It's a spiritual breakthrough. And now, as we enter this June 21st to 23rd portal, the universe is asking one final question. Are you really ready to evolve? Or are you just wearing the mask of awakening? Because Aries, the world doesn't need your perfection. It needs your fire, your truth, your leadership, your action. It's time to remember, you didn't come here to be silent. You came here to set the path ablaze. Aries, have you been seeing the number 3 everywhere? On receipts, clocks, phone batteries, waking up at 3:33 a.m. At first it felt random, but now it's getting louder, more consistent, more urgent. Why 3? Because 3 is the number of divine action, not thought, not preparation, action. In ancient numerology, 1 equals creation, the spark, the idea, the download from the divine. 2 equals decision, the choice, the fork in the road. 3 equals manifestation, the moment where soul becomes real. The universe is telling you, You've already received the vision. You've already felt the call. Now it's time to move. But here's where most Aries get trapped. You mistake motion for mission. You're staying busy, but not bold. You're checking boxes, but not challenging fate. The number 3 shows up when your soul is seconds away from a breakthrough, but only if you walk through the fear instead of detouring around it. Because 3 means the universe is ready, but it's waiting on you. It's asking, are you acting on what you know is true? Or just delaying until it's more convenient, more certain, more safe? That restlessness you feel? That inner push that won't let you relax? It's not anxiety, it's activation. You're being pulled toward your destiny. And the number 3 is your divine countdown. Not to stress you, but to prepare you. So the next time you see 3, don't ignore it. Pause, breathe, ask, where am I hesitating when I should be stepping? Because Aries, you're not running out of time. You're standing right on it. And if you listen now, that door you keep dreaming about, it finally opens. Aries, between June 21st and 23rd, 3 spiritual tests are coming. They won't arrive as angels or blessings. They'll come disguised as emotion, chaos and fear. Ignore them. And the portal closes. Past them. And your soul timeline shifts forever. Here are the 3 signs you must not miss. 1. You're being pulled into conflict out of nowhere. Someone triggers you. Old wounds flare up. People test your boundaries. This is not random. It's your final ego test. Will you react from the wounded warrior or respond from your awakened soul? Conflict shows you what still controls you. If you bite the bait, you stay stuck in the old story. But if you pause, breathe, and choose higher, you break the cycle. You reclaim your fire. 2. You feel called to quit something. Suddenly, a relationship, a job, a lifestyle, a title, something you thought you needed, starts to feel heavy. Fake. And a voice inside says, let it go. This isn't weakness, it's alignment. The universe is trying to unhook you from a timeline that no longer serves your soul. The pain of holding on is becoming greater than the fear of letting go. That's how you know the karmic cord is snapping. Will you cling or rise? 3. You receive a divine flash, then fear hits you. Maybe it's a dream, a download, a moment of insane clarity. You see the vision, you feel the truth, and then doubt creeps in. Your mind starts screaming, what if I fail? What if I'm wrong? This is the final test, to trust the flash more than the fear. The vision didn't come to tease you, it came to guide you. Your job isn't to figure it all out, it's to say yes. These aren't punishments, Aries. They are portals. Each one is a door, but only action turns the handle. So ask yourself honestly, when the test shows up, will I recognize it? Will I walk through or walk away? Because this time, you don't get extra chances. You get the truth and the courage to live it. Aries, the universe didn't just send you the number 3 to grab your attention. It sent you a map, a key, a divine activation code to unlock your highest path. But to decode it, you must align in 3 sacred ways: your mind, your heart, and your action. This isn't about doing more. This is about getting real, getting clear, getting aligned. Mind, speak your truth, unfiltered. Right now, your soul is suffocating under silence. There's something you haven't said, and it's eating at you. Maybe it's to a partner, a boss, a parent, or maybe it's a truth you haven't spoken even to yourself. The universe is saying, no more hiding, no more pretending, no more shrinking. Your words are a frequency, and the more truth you speak, the more aligned opportunities begin to unlock. So Aries, use your voice. It's your first weapon of awakening. Heart, forgive and let go. This part isn't easy. Forgiveness doesn't mean saying what happened was okay. It means choosing freedom over resentment. You've been carrying pain for years, maybe decades, but holding on to it. It's lowering your frequency, blocking your clarity, preventing your purpose from flowing. And Aries, you can't carry pain and purpose in the same heart. It's time to cut the karmic cord, to forgive, not for them, but for you. Action. Move now, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, now. The universe responds to momentum, to bravery, to soul-led action. You've been thinking, overthinking, planning and stalling, but the truth is, the clarity you're waiting for will only come once you move. Not when it's safe, not when it's perfect, but when you take the first step. In faith. The portal closes on June 23rd, and what you do between now and then will shape your next 3-year timeline. Do not underestimate this window. It is a cosmic launch pad. Step 1. Write down 3 things that are holding you back. A fear, a regret, a habit, a limiting belief, a toxic tie. Step 2. Burn that list under the sun or under candlelight. Let it transform in the element of fire, your element. Step 3. Speak these words out loud with full power. I am the fire. I am the leader. I choose now. The more symbolic you make this, the deeper your soul will respond. You don't need incense. You don't need crystals. You need intention. You need honesty. You need the courage to stand in your fire and say, I'm ready. Because Aries, this ritual isn't just about release, it's about remembrance. It's about becoming the version of you who leads from the soul, not the wound. So now you stand at the crossroads, mind, speak, heart, heal, action, move. The triangle of fire is ready. The code is active. The timeline is shifting. But only one thing decides how this story unfolds. What will you do now? Because when Aries chooses action over fear, the universe doesn't just respond, it explodes open with opportunity. And this time, the fire leads you home. Aries, this isn't just about astrology. This isn't just a trend or a horoscope or another energy update. This is about you. This is about the part of you that remembers, the part of you that's been quietly waiting for the noise to stop, waiting for a sign strong enough to break through the numbness, waiting for the moment when your soul would say, this is it, it's time. That moment is now. June 21st to June 23rd is your divine appointment, not made by man, made by the universe itself. This portal is here to remind you of who you were before the world made you forget, before the heartbreak, before the failure, before the masks and the doubts. You were the spark, you are the ignition, the first fire of the zodiac. You weren't made to follow the crowd, you weren't built to beg for approval. You came here to lead, to initiate and to ignite, but somewhere along the way, life got heavy. You started dimming yourself, you got tired, you got busy, you got distracted, but your soul never gave up. And that's why this moment is here. Because Aries, you were never meant to play small. You were never meant to wait for permission. You are not someone who tiptoes toward destiny. You run toward it. You set it on fire. So now you must ask yourself, will I let the number 3 pass me by? Or will I finally rise and become the version of me that's been waiting on the other side of fear? Because the truth is, that version already exists. They're not a fantasy. They're you, without the guilt, without the weight, without the fear. They are stronger, clearer, wiser, more powerful than anything life has thrown at you, but they only emerge when you say yes. This portal, this alignment between June 21st and 23rd is the gateway. And once it closes, you don't go back to sleep. You either rise into your fire, or you stay in the loop that's been draining you for years. So Aries, this is your moment of truth. Will you claim your leadership? Will you own your path? Will you finally move in alignment with your soul, not your survival? Because if you do, everything changes. The universe doesn't need perfect, it needs present. It needs your presence, your power, your willingness to act, even if you're still shaking. Because that's what bravery looks like. And Aries, Bravery is your birthright. This isn't the end of a video. This is the beginning of your return to purpose, your return to clarity, your return to you. So stand up, step forward, speak louder, move now, because the portal is open and your soul is ready. Comment, I accept the Aries divine wake-up call. Like this if it activated something deep inside you. Subscribe for more Aries soul prophecies. Your fire is just getting started. Share this with another Aries. Their time is now too. They just need this reminder.